Hello, everyone. I'm Tammy McBride, Career Connected Learning Specialist for the North Central Educational Service District. Welcome to the Virtual STEM Showcase Weekly Career Highlight. We are taking the opportunity to make community connections and interviewing professionals around the region to give you a few ideas for your showcase projects. Today, I'm going to highlight the extraordinary engineering category, and I have Jacob Cunnington from the Washington State Department of Transportation with me. Hi, Jacob.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you for doing this with me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I would like to ask you a few questions about your job as an engineer. Um, Tell me a little bit about like your story. How did you get into engineering? How did that become? Maybe speak about your interest of what sparked you.
Okay. So as a kid, I kind of you always get people asking, what do you want to be when you grow up and all that sort of stuff. And I mean, I was 10 or 12, I had no idea what I wanted to do, but
Yeah.
I did know one thing, and that I wanted to make lots of money. Lots of money was really important to me. Um, so I was talking with my mom one day, and she said, you know what, everybody needs engineers, and they get paid a lot. So that was kind of my way into engineering. I didn't really know much about it at the time, but it sounded good to me. So I went for it.
Awesome. What do you enjoy most about your job as an engineer?
So my job as an engineer, I build roads and highways specifically.
Mhm.
But I found one thing to be really fruitful is creating a object or a highway or a road in this case that I'm going to end up using daily. I'm building a roundabout here around town, so that's really cool for me. And then I'll get to see it. I get to design it, then I get to construct it, and then I get to drive on the finished product. So it's really exciting.
That's awesome. And so I have kind of a fun question. What do you think is the coolest thing you've been able to do as an engineer?
Hmm. The coolest thing I would say would be that it kind of opened up a lot of opportunities to see the structure which society kind of operates. So I get to see what makes the water come through your tap. I get to see what goes into building your house,
Mhm.
just all sorts of things that you don't really think about on a daily basis,
Yeah.
but that are very essential to how we live today.
Yeah, for sure. Um, so what kind of advice would you give to students who would be interested in as an engineer? What kind of classes would you recommend, or any kind of advice for them?
Yeah, so I really wasn't a really good student very much. Had some struggles. It took
Sure.
me a long time to get through college, and it wasn't really easy. So I would definitely say stick with it. But as far as engineering goes, there's a place for everyone. Um,
Yeah.
you can go into any sort of field that you want, and that they're going to need an engineer, basically. So find what you like. If it's computers, if it's roads, if it's cars, if it's the environment, there's an engineering spot for you, and it's going to be a really great job, I think.
That's wonderful advice. Thank you, Jacob. I think that is all we have time for today's episode. Thank you, Jacob, for joining me and
Yeah.
answering those questions for us. Make sure that you check out all of the other categories that you can create within the next couple of weeks. And don't forget to submit all of your work by Sunday, March 14th. Thanks, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful day.